opportunity. The Saxon hasn't been rewarded, Dave, offensively, but maybe tonight's the night. Solomon has. He's a Detroit pick, and he's robbed early by Viggo Chance. Pyle a touch, and he plays it for Tuminaro. Carson Pilgrim zips in on right wing, and a save again for Viggo Tamm, as they showed today in their win, did a pretty good job inside the dots. But the U.S. is a different group, to be sure, as Tamm makes a good save in the second. Sanderson has it in his feet. Prunty puts on the brakes. He's just 16. To Lindbergh, whose shot is on target. That is steered away. And the U.S. is still. It's from Victoria, Minnesota as well. Solomon directs it towards the net, hit the side of it. Ledeen in a battle. Pilgrim works his way down, finds Fleece. Mason Fleece through a screen. Frank poked it wide. And a good Munson hops away from Viggo Ledeen. Scampering in after it. Solomon wrap around, loose in front, and Elifson had his man tied up enough, and then the goaltender, top of the net, didn't miss by a whole bunch. As Blake Zielinski helps it outlet now, 2-on-1. Fleece. Sanderson, he scores!
And AA where it's at, conversation for another time, Lou, probably a podcast.
Well, that's a big podcast. Fleece. Sanderson again stopped Fleece on the backhander. Just shot it wide. Very instrumental in the win over Sweden in the round robin. And they've struck first tonight. Sanderson, another chance. Carter, Sanderson, and then Sanderson on the power play looking to add to their advantage. They're 0 for 1 in the game. Jardine, Zielinski. Wrist shot and a good one, and it literally just stuck to Vigos. Finds Frank again. He'll dart into the zone, puck in his feet. Still made a play. Sanderson, hard wrist shot. Fleece with a rebound, and Tamm got to both of them. He's been very good in the power play. Sweden yet to enjoy one. Colin Frank. Jardine, wraparound, scores! For Elifson. Knocked away from him by Jardine, who set up the early second period goal. Evan Jardine just set up another one. Colin Frank, a great look. Down low for Fleece. He has an assist in the game. He set up Sanderson, who scored the game's opening goal. Stout tipped in front. Good stick by Zielinski to make it available and get a piece. They're missing a really good piece, and Elton Hermansen, who is left to play at home. Halfley on target, another save for Tamm. Ludwig Zielinski finds the trailing Fleece. The Californian sharp angle shot. Zielinski back to Fleece again. He's been as good as anyone in this game. For Leyland, who tried the one-timer in his feet. Now he's got it again. Good save, another great stop. That one even better than the tournament here in the second period. And a great feed from Jardine. The youngster, Conboy, a rare shift for number 19. And he's a 2009. Yikes. What a rivalry.
Well, we're going to see it tomorrow. Just ridiculous.
Good playmaker. Schultz trying to zigzag his way in. Ran into Malte Gustafsson. Long shot by Phillips on target, but turned aside.
And him in this tournament really gave off the indication that we're going to see Tamm in every game the rest of the way, and it has been.
Solomon on a wraparound. The U.S. not afraid to attack. Saxon, Pilgrim wins the draw. It's interesting. I haven't seen a lot of Jackson Crowder in the game. A by Clares. There's Frank's pass. Gobbled up by a Saxon in a nifty reverse, but it's out of the reach of Mons Goodmanson. And Viggo Tamm. I did it to myself, so I do. Clares. Couple of redirects, and somehow Tamm stayed with it. Miss Pilgrim finds Lindbergh. Stout, hard wrister from the captain. And Tamm with a clear, he's back out there now, and he picked the pocket of Gustafsson. Solomon finds Lindbergh, tipped in front. Solomon had a glorious chance, so did Schultz. And again, it's Tamm with two more dynamite stops to give his